The Ottoman Empire, a name that would echo through centuries, did not rise overnight. Its roots were humble, its beginnings found in the rugged Anatolian landscape. It was here, amidst a tapestry of rival Turkish beyliks, that Murad I was born in 1326. His father, Orhan Gazi, was already carving out the nascent Ottoman state. Young Murad, growing up amidst campaigns and courtly intrigue, was steeped in the world of conquest and ambition. From an early age, Murad displayed a keen mind for strategy and warfare. He accompanied his father on campaigns, learning the art of leadership and the brutal realities of the battlefield. Murad's education went beyond the battlefield. He was schooled in Islamic theology, statecraft, and the Persian literary tradition. These were not mere academic pursuits. They were the tools of a ruler, shaping his worldview and preparing him for the challenges of leadership. By his father's side, Murad witnessed the Ottoman state's rapid expansion. He saw firsthand the effectiveness of the Ottoman army, a force forged in the crucible of constant warfare. This early exposure instilled in Murad a profound understanding of the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. He recognized that the path to Ottoman dominance lay not just in military might, but also in shrewd diplomacy and a centralized administration. These were lessons that would serve him well in the years to come, shaping his reign and the destiny of the Ottoman Empire. The year 1360 marked a turning point in Ottoman history. Orhan Gazi, the architect of early Ottoman expansion, passed away. The mantle of leadership fell upon the capable shoulders of Murad I. Ascending to the throne, Murad inherited a realm brimming with potential but also facing formidable challenges. The Byzantine Empire, though a shadow of its former glory, still held sway over key territories. Other Turkish beyliks, jealous of Ottoman success, posed constant threats to the nascent empire's borders. Yet Murad possessed a clear vision: to transform the Ottoman realm from a regional power into a dominant empire. He understood that this ambition required a two-pronged approach, consolidating his power within and expanding his influence beyond the existing frontiers. His first order of business was to secure his internal position. He deftly navigated the often treacherous waters of Ottoman court politics, consolidating his authority and eliminating potential rivals. With his rule secure, Murad turned his attention outward. He recognized that the heart of the Byzantine Empire, though weakened, still held immense strategic and symbolic value. The capture of Edirne in 1369 was a watershed moment in Murad I's reign. This ancient city, known then as Adrianople, was not merely a prize of war. It was a strategic linchpin, controlling vital trade routes and offering a gateway into the heart of the Balkans. Murad's conquest of Edirne sent shockwaves through the region. It signaled the arrival of a new power on the European stage, one that would profoundly reshape the continent's political landscape. Edirne, strategically positioned on the European side of the Dardanelles, became Murad's new capital. This relocation was a bold statement of intent. It demonstrated Murad's commitment to expanding his empire westward, deeper into Europe. The fall of Edirne also had significant psychological implications. It shattered the aura of invincibility that had long clung to the Byzantine Empire. Christian kingdoms across Europe began to view the Ottomans with a mixture of fear and apprehension. They recognized the growing threat posed by this ambitious Muslim power on their doorstep. The capture of Edirne, however, was not solely about military might. It also showcased Murad's shrewdness as a ruler. Central to the Ottomans' military success was a unique institution, the Janissaries. Created under Murad I, this elite infantry corps was unlike any other military force in the world. The Janissaries were not drawn from the Ottoman aristocracy or even from Muslim families. Instead, they were recruited through the devşirme system, a levy on Christian subjects in the Balkans. Young boys, often as young as 8, were taken from their families and brought to the capital. There, they underwent rigorous training in the Islamic faith, military discipline, and absolute loyalty to the Sultan. This system, though undeniably harsh, produced an incredibly effective fighting force. The Janissaries were renowned for their discipline, loyalty, and fighting prowess. They were fanatically devoted to the Sultan, seeing him as both their spiritual and temporal leader. Armed with the latest weaponry, including gunpowder firearms, the Janissaries formed the backbone of the Ottoman army for centuries. They became a symbol of Ottoman might, striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. The creation of the Janissary Corps was a testament to Murad's strategic vision. Section 5. Balkan Campaigns, Murad's march through Southeastern Europe. With Edirne as his base and the formidable Janissaries at his command, Murad I embarked on a series of campaigns that would dramatically expand the Ottoman Empire's frontiers. His attention turned towards the Balkans, a region riven by internal divisions and ripe for conquest. Murad's campaigns were not merely about territorial expansion, they were part of a grand strategy to establish Ottoman dominance in the region. He aimed to subjugate the various Serbian, Bulgarian, and Albanian principalities that dotted the Balkan landscape. Murad's campaigns were characterized by a combination of military might and shrewd diplomacy. He was a skilled tactician, adept at exploiting his enemies' weaknesses and dividing them against each other. He was also a pragmatic ruler, willing to negotiate and make alliances when it served his interests. One by one, Balkan principalities fell under Ottoman control. Some were conquered outright, while others were forced to submit as vassals, paying tribute and providing troops to the Ottoman army. Murad's conquests extended as far north as the Danube River, bringing vast new territories and populations under Ottoman rule. Section 6. Maritsa's banks run red, crushing the Serbian threat. The Battle of Maritsa, fought in 1371, stands as a testament to Ottoman military prowess and Murad I's strategic brilliance. The Serbian Empire, under the leadership of Sultan Murad I, posed a significant threat to Ottoman expansion in the Balkans. Vukašin, sensing Ottoman vulnerability, assembled a formidable army and marched south, intending to drive the Ottomans back across the Dardanelles. However, Murad, known for his swift decision-making and tactical acumen, anticipated the Serbian advance. He laid a cunning trap for the overconfident Serbian forces. As the Serbian army encamped on the banks of the Maritsa River, believing themselves to be safe, Murad launched a devastating surprise attack. The Ottomans, under the cover of darkness, stormed the Serbian camp, catching their enemy completely off guard. The ensuing battle was a massacre. The Serbian army, unprepared and disorganized, was routed. Vukašin and his brother, both seasoned military leaders, were killed in the fighting. The Battle of Maritsa sent shockwaves through the Balkans. It cemented Ottoman dominance in the region and shattered any hopes of a united Serbian resistance. Section 7. Kosovo, a victory bought in blood. The Battle of Kosovo in 1389 is perhaps the most famous event in Murad I's reign, etched in both Ottoman and Serbian national memory. It was a clash of titans, pitting the might of the Ottoman Empire against a coalition of Balkan forces led by the Serbian prince Lazar Rebeljanovich. The stakes were higher than ever before. Both sides recognized that this battle would determine the fate of the Balkans for generations to come. The Ottoman army, spearheaded by the elite Janissary Corps, faced a determined but ultimately outmatched force. The battle raged for hours, a brutal back-and-forth struggle with neither side giving an inch. In the midst of the fighting, a Serbian knight pretending to be a deserter approached Murad. Gaining an audience with the Sultan, he fatally stabbed Murad. The Ottoman army, however, rallied under the leadership of Murad's son, Bayezid, and ultimately secured a decisive victory. The Battle of Kosovo, though a Pyrrhic victory due to Murad's death, marked a turning point in Balkan history. It extinguished any remaining resistance to Ottoman rule and ushered in centuries of Ottoman dominance in the region. Section 8. Legacy of the Warrior Sultan, Murad's enduring impact. Murad I's reign, though tragically cut short, left an indelible mark on the course of Ottoman history. He transformed the Ottomans from a regional power into a formidable empire, laying the groundwork for the conquests that would follow. His legacy rests upon several key achievements. He significantly expanded the empire's territory, pushing its frontiers deep into the Balkans and setting the stage for the eventual conquest of Constantinople. His establishment of the Janissaries created an elite military force that would serve as the backbone of the Ottoman army for centuries. Murad's strategic acumen was undeniable. He understood the importance of both military strength and shrewd diplomacy, employing both to great effect. He consolidated Ottoman rule, centralized administration, and established a system of governance that would serve as a model for future sultans. Murad's reign also witnessed the flourishing of Ottoman culture and the arts. He patronized scholars, poets, and architects, laying the foundation for the vibrant cultural milieu that would characterize the Ottoman Empire at its zenith. Section 9, Conclusion, the Ottoman Empire, Forged in Fire. Murad's story is not just one of conquest and expansion, it is a tale of ambition, vision, and the relentless pursuit of power. He inherited a realm brimming with potential but beset by challenges. Through his military genius, political acumen, and unwavering determination, he transformed the Ottoman Sultanate into a dominant force that would shape the destiny of a continent for centuries to come. The Ottoman Empire, forged in the fires of Murad's conquests, would go on to become one of the largest and longest-lasting empires in history, leaving an enduring legacy on the world stage.